How y'all doing?
Just what was the biggest difference between the first half and that second half?
Yeah, I think we were just trying to find a rhythm. We were dealing, the offense at least was dealing with long fields, and, our defense, I think they did a great job dealing with the short fields that they got, holding them in the red zone for 3 points on one of the drives. So, I think we were just trying to get in the rhythm, and, we were backed up. So, when you're backed up like that, you just can't use the whole playbook. But, second half, found a rhythm, and, we executed. So, proud of the guys.
Can you give us an idea of what it was like to play in that and how it affected things you wanted to do?
Yeah, I think the rain affected us a little bit, but, once it calmed down a little bit, it wasn't affecting us as much, but definitely had an effect. I think the guys handled it well. Sam being at center, I think all the snaps were fine. He did a great job doing that. So, yeah.
Just you chose to go with gloves. What went into your decision on whether to go?
Yeah. Of course, I knew it was going to rain today. So earlier in the week, I was practicing throwing the wet ball drills with the gloves, and I just kind of liked how it felt with the gloves. I tried to go no gloves, like I think the first or second series, something like that, but the ground was just so wet. Like, it wasn't even raining, but the ground was just so wet from the rain earlier that, it was just, safer to go with the gloves. So, yeah.
Were you surprised Dante was that wide open when you turned to your right there?
No, not really. Just because of the defense they play, vision and break defense. They're just watching me, watching my eyes, and kind of watching where I go. So I knew he was over there, and once I kind of looked right and saw him there wide open, I just I lofted it up just to make sure, he caught the ball. So, he did a great job with yards after the catch, and then EQ threw a great block, so he could get in the end zone. So, yeah.
Is that where you felt like you guys were starting to find that rhythm and that momentum?
Yeah, I think that was the kind of the play that changed the momentum of the whole game. So, once that play happened, that kind of just started everything else.
In the second half, for you, when you and Luke were talking at halftime, you talking about getting you on the run a little bit more and trying to make a few things happen back there?
Yeah, we stopped doing it because I think they game plan pretty well for Nuggets, for our keepers and stuff like that. So, we definitely wanted to try that, in the third quarter a little bit. But, they still were, sticking to the game plan where every time I would go out, they would have that DN right outside waiting for me. So I just tried to, make a positive play.
What's your read on the second touchdown to EQ? And did you consider Pringle at all? So he got open as well to the side.
Pringle?
Yeah.
He was on the backside, right? Yeah, he's my last read on that. So my read on that is just the flat to the corner, into the mesh coming across, then to the backside guy. So, that was my second read. I felt the defenders come down soft, and then saw EQ. He took a good angle with that safety right there, and just hit him for the touchdown. And, of course, the O-line did a great job protecting that play, so proud of those guys.
You scrambled in the second half. You kind of got to give a little bit of flex. Was that like a kind of a moment for you where you felt like you kind of just?
Which one?
I want to say it's the second one where you got
in the second half.
You got across midfield and you broke through, you blew the sack and everything. You got to kind of flex.
I don't know, but I like to celebrate a little bit. They always bring it up in film, like who has the best celebration, stuff like that. So, we always, keep the film rolling on that, and they encourage, celebration. So we'll see who had the best celebration after we look at the tape for sure.
Justin, what was his team able to lean on to stay so locked in and disciplined when everything, the weather, the offense not being able to get going in the first half, like nothing seemed to be working right away? What discipline did you guys lean on to be able to stay disciplined?
Yeah, I think, just what we were built on. Coach always says, it's mental stamina, mental and physical stamina, who can play the longest, the hardest, and, just play every play. So I think, we won this game with mental and physical stamina. So I'm proud of the defense, proud of the O-line, just proud of everybody today.
Justin, when you look at your performance individually, what did you like about what you did today, and what do you say needs to be better going forward?
One thing was the first pick that I threw. They were in three hook week. The safety came down. I saw Mooney opening up. I tried to move Fred. He was a front side hook defender with my eyes the right way, but that backside hook defender, like I said before, they play the vision and break defense. So once that backside hook defender saw my eyes go right, then he came over a little bit. The safety did. Then that's why they got the pick. But so that I just gotta just read the squeeze off of that and just make a better decision. But other than that, I felt like of course there were some bad plays and of course some good plays. But I think the team as a whole just fought through adversity the whole game.
You're talking about the water and the gloves and everything. Like, how much control do you feel like you had over your throws today?
Yeah, it's just it's just inconsistent. So some throws you have full control, and then some throws where the ground is so wet, you know, it's not, you don't have as much grip. So it just differs every play.
You mentioned the celebration. What was the slip and slide like for you at the end there?
I mean, that was awesome. That was awesome. We talked about it like right before we took the last knee, and you know, all the guys were excited to run to the end zone and do that. So that was a snapshot moment for sure.
Whose idea was that?
I don't know. I think it was one of the O linemen, and then I heard it, and I was like, oh yeah, everybody's got to do it. So you know, took the last snap, and then we all just ran into the end zone and did that. So that was cool.
So you figure that's going to be the best celebration, right?
Probably actually, but we usually do it after like first downs or touchdowns. But they'll probably say, you know, they'll probably just look at that one. So, but it was definitely cool for sure.
Back to the interception just for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of coming up over the flat.
Yeah, flat, exactly. So I gotta, you know, the highest average for third down percentage is 48%. So I just gotta, you know, not force anything down the field. Boom, just take the check down, and you know, maybe he catch the ball before the sticks, and you know, break a tackle and get the first down. So I just gotta be smarter in that, and just, you know, of course, know who I'm playing, and just take the odds.
You guys were in third and long a lot in the
Mm-hmm.
first half. Like, what do you think allowed you to break away from that sort of purgatory?
Really just first and second down, you know, putting ourselves in a good position, getting the run game going a little bit. I thought the line did a great job blocking in the second half, you know, for the run game a little bit more. So got that going on first and second down. And then, you know, of course, you have positive plays on first and second down. That'll set you up for better success on third down.
So what's your assessment just with Tevin and Lucas kind of coming in and out?
I mean, I couldn't look at them, like, individually, but, I don't know. So I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Justin, Braxton Jones didn't win every rep, as you warned us. But how do you think he handled his first NFL game, especially with giving up a sack and coming back? How do you think he?
Yeah, I mean, just like we talked about earlier in the week, we knew, you know, he's not gonna, you know, be perfect against, you know, one of the best DNs in the league. But as long as you just move on from that play, and you just move to the next one, you know, we'll be good. You know, everybody, you know, gets got on one play. It's really just on how you respond. So yeah.
Justin, you guys were able to find success with those improv plays. How much of that success comes from the preparation, just working on the scramble drills, and how much of that is just your ability to freestyle?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot. So just scramble drill rules, you know, just knowing what the receivers are going to do, you know, just kind of them filling out the spacing, and really just, you know, trying to extend the play as long as I can, to where either I can, you know, throw it to one of them or maybe run for a few yards or even throw it away. So, yeah, I think they did a great job with that today, though.
Justin, how do you put into perspective what your defense did today and keeping you guys right there for as long as they did?
Yeah, I mean, they did awesome. First half, only giving up, you know, 7 or 10 points? 7 points with the field position they were getting every time. I mean, they did a great job. You know, Bojack came up with the clutch pick and then one fumble at the first drive of the game, first or second drive of the game. I mean, that was awesome. So the defense did a great job today.